Well, it's not easy to raise nearly $50 million, but a new Cincinnati venture capital fund did just that in spite of COVID-19. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Paola Suro. Evan Millward has the night off. In our series, The Rebound, to look at ways people in the tri-state are recovering from the pandemic, reporter Lisa Smith shows us why so many investors believe in the goal of Lightship Capital and how millions of dollars will now make it to newer tech companies that normally get overlooked.
That was a fantastic pitch.
This is one way Candace and Brian Brackeen find the next big thing.
I didn't know what Twitch pitch was. I wasn't sure if this was TikTok. I have no idea where I am right now.
They run Lightship Capital, a Cincinnati-based venture capital firm they started a year ago. Their focus, tech companies run by those who are overlooked, people of color, women, LGBTQ IAP, and those with disabilities. They plan to raise $20 million.
Pre-COVID, we had raised 15 of the $20 million. COVID hit and we closed the office around mid-March, and we thought, oh no, we are going to be putting the pause on this thing.
Instead, video conferencing gave them a captive audience, but something else also changed the landscape.
I'm not certain what it was about Mr. Floyd's video that changed us all forever and has changed the entire world. But I think there was just something so frightening there that people realized that just a regular person lost their life for no apparent reason.
She says about 1% of venture capital goes to Black-led tech companies. She believes those economic disparities became clearer to other funds.
We overshot the goal by $25 million. We have $45 million in capital commitments with a line of sight to the rest of the 50.
So I drove up to Cincinnati and spent a week with them, learning as much as I could. It felt like I was drinking from a fire hose, honestly.
Jeremiah Chapman is CEO of Louisville-based Fresh Fry and the first to get an investment, over $3 million.
He's a young Black chemist, and little boys and little girls need to see that a chemist can look just like them.
Fresh Fry produces pods for restaurants to keep cooking oil cleaner so that it lasts longer. Chapman started working on the idea in college.
I would take old oil from restaurants on campus and make biodiesel from it. And to make a long story short, it's really gross to do that.
The company is growing. Now there's a lab in Cincinnati. Brackeen says others are waiting to be discovered.
Well, if they can't find them, I'm going to introduce them.
Lisa Smith, WCPO 9 News.